have the right. We have the right to have.
Who wears a tie in Harney County?
We can travel where we want.
Obviously, someone from
We don't
Portland.
need the permission of Harney County or Burns to
You do not
come
need to
here.
reside here. This is America. I can go wherever I please in America because I'm an American citizen.
Yeah.
I have the right to be here. And I stand for Harney County, and I stand for any law enforcement that
Your
will
government doesn't care about you.
stand by their oath.
They will only care if you make them care.
It has to be
Proved the
remembered.
point, and he did it courageously and with honor.
The FBI is an
More than I can say for a lot of people.
For your livelihood.
And if that honor's not something you stand
They
behind,
just want to steal
then
your
you've
land,
lost yours,
steal
and
your
I'm
money,
sorry.
close your mills and put you on welfare.
She was told
The feds contribute nothing to this community. Only hard
to her, and I said, you can
and
take it
hardship.
home and you can read it, burn it if it's the wrong one. I said, wow. And she
They
really
kill
believed
your
that.
citizens.
That's
I can see how much you care about your citizens. You couldn't even skip a fucking coffee break, man.
He thinks he's being
Is this what your job is? Do you care about citizens of Harney County at all?
No, he doesn't.
Hi there.
Keep it going, BJ. Keep it going.
We want
I'm throwing them away.
avoid death. We want action. We demand answers.
He demanded.
We demand answers. We demand. We demand answers. We demand answers.
We
We demand answers. 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 We demand answers.
No comment doesn't work.
We demand answers. 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 We're here for 3 reasons. We want the armed military presence to leave this county immediately. The armed presence needs to leave this county immediately. Local LEO, local ordinance, police forces can handle this. We don't need the FBI here. The FBI can go home. The FBI can go home. We're not the militia. We're citizens just like you. We're just like you. We're citizens just like you. We demand answers. We demand accountability. We demand accountability of the people involved.
Actually, you are militia. You
The people involved in the shooting.
to leave. The Patriots sold out for $40 million.
An investigation.
I just learned that myself.
The
I didn't know
people
that.
involved in the shooting need to be
And
detained
so
pending an investigation
it's not a bad thing.
by Morgan
Not
State
a bad thing.
Morgan State Police.
It's not a bad thing.
Everybody involved in that shooting.
The FBI is right in the middle of it.
Your county.
Yeah.
Your Harney County officials.
You know how I found out where who
held
the
accountable.
militia types were? They're the ones that are carrying the American flags. I noticed there are no American flags among the others. Right. Like we had a meeting the other day. I live in that area last Tuesday, and some guy got up and mentioned that the first American militia was led by George Washington. Oh yeah. For the same dang reason, exactly.
Demand
Yeah.
accountability.
Well, I can't believe you could get that much third grade mentality in that small a place. You know, as I was driving in here, I sat and put on. Have you ever heard of Michael Badner? No. You ought to. He's on YouTube, but he teaches the Constitution. And as I was coming in here, I downloaded and converted his YouTube videos to MP3 files to put them in my car. Just as I was driving in, he stated that that statement of blood of the tree of liberty needs to be watered with the blood of patriots and tyrants every so often. I thought that was kind of interesting. This, of course, isn't very violent. Do you live here?
Well, I didn't attend the city.
Oh, do you know Sheriff Palmer at all?
Yeah.
He made Facebook friends with me.
Like they said at that meeting, if he had been here, we'd never gotten this far.
Well, if he had been the sheriff, yeah, we wouldn't be having this fun because
Worst it is, there's a lot of people trying to get him voted out this week. If they want to get rid of him. There's a fair-sized number of idiots over there, too.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's been such a long time since I've been through John Day. I used to like to go through it as a, if I want to take a very cynic route across the street.
Am I speaking for you behind us? And I'm making a voice for everybody here.
He's too afraid to speak.
Blood on your hands. Pay attention to what's happening in your own home. Pay attention. Understand. Be educated. Be educated in your actions. Understand what you're protesting. Voice your concerns. Voice them. Use your First Amendment right to voice your concerns. As for us, we are doing the same. I'm voicing
The one in the middle is Sheriff David Ward.
concerns. Who else is voicing their First Amendment concerns? We want accountability. That is what we want. On all sides, everybody. That goes for everybody. They have due process, just as we're demanding. We are demanding due process. We demand 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 due process.
We demand due process.
I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to argue with this. I came here today to tell the armed military presence to go home. Are you comfortable with the armed military, a small army sitting at your airport? Are you comfortable with your local citizens being harassed? What about the public? What about the public? What about the public? How about the public? How about the public? Are you okay with them being harassed and detained in their own yard?
Well, then you're un-American.
Call them and ask them. Ask them what happened to them. Ask the public. There's your people. Where are you standing for them? Where are you standing for the Hammond? I'm the voice of everybody behind me. Anybody else want to talk? We are the Hammonds! We are the Hammonds!
We are the Hammonds.
We are the Hammonds!
We are the Hammonds. We are the Hammonds.
We are the Hammonds!
We are the Hammonds. We are the Hammonds. We are the Hammonds.
We are the Hammonds! 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 Where's their voice? Where is their voice? Where's the LaVoy's voice? Where were you? Where were you when the Hammonds were hauled to jail? And why were you not defending them? Why did you not defend them? Why are they in jail if you stand next to them?
If you're their next door neighbor, why didn't you defend them?
Oath! Honor your oath! Support the Hammonds! You're here to support the corruption that allowed the FBI we the people! Support that corruption. Use that voice. Support it. Tell them. We the people! Where's your voice? Where's your anger? Civil rights! That's what's happening in your county. Civil rights! 40 people that are
the windows from your high castle.
Right there! See up, boss, right there!
Behind your wall of lies.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you!
LaVoy Finicum.
Rip me off, he's grabbing me.
And the corruption in this county. We demand a grand jury before to look into this. Your supporters are throwing their signs away going home.
I missed part of what happened.
They're feeding the lie. They're feeding the corruption and deceit.
No, man, don't shoot.
Your walls are crumbling. Time is running out. You must answer. You must answer the demands of the people.
I gotta go.
We want to see the videos from Shauna Cox and Ryan Bundy. We want those videos released.
Where are the cameras?
I know. Bring it back down a notch.
Show us the truck.
That's right, Janet.
Show us the truck.
Show us the truck! 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 Show us the truck!
And all those FBI agents.
Who signed the court order? Who signed the warrants? We need to know. Why should a judge from Eugene decide the fate of a citizen of Harney County? Judge Aiken is just as full. She has blood on her hands too. Judge Aiken can meet the Hammonds in jail.
No more martial law.
No more martial law. No more martial law. No more militarized federal presence in American towns and cities. What happened here?
It's local. You can't fight from the top down. You fight from the bottom up. You can't start from the top. You have to start local.
The corruption ends here. The tyranny ends here.
Hey, we got the old corrupt sheriff over here. Hey, everybody, go have a word with him.
We have the sheriff that resigned
Yeah, the
in the
corrupt
press.
one, right over
Can we
there.
get a word from the corrupt sheriff
Come
that
over here.
resigned?
Come on up. He's becoming speechless.
Oh, he's speechless, huh?
Yeah.
Go figure.
That's right. Fighting against yes, they are. You want proof?
I don't say shit that I've left off. Who cares out there?
Oh, you don't care. That's the problem. You don't care.
Rachel got the shit in the county, and guess what happened? Good, I hope you do. So why don't you take the shit?
worried about the corruptness of the
about the Hammond.
Then the next time
Yes, I did. And you better
you don't have to. You can stand trial. And if you did stand trial,
It's all
probably
over
get
the
rewarded, which is unfortunate. But
Oh, very nice. You dressed up.
yes, I do. And I go to school with their
Don't worry, I'll be putting out reports on this freaking county for years to come. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can look at my Facebook. I'll be there. I'm going to ask every person in this county, everyone. I'm going to ask every person in this county that had anything to do with the Hammond case, LaVoy Finicum's death, every bit of it. I'm going to oust them.
whether or not
Appreciate you guys entertaining a conversation.
Oh, and by the way, that's not a threat, it's a compliment. Because you know that you support
I did not vote for
Positives, and by golly, what?
Resist.
Actually,
What's going on in the Ochocos?
well, you know, who was I talking to? There's more of a local lady from Prineville, but so there's big tracts of Forest Service, public land, more of the same, and that Oregon Wild private conservation outfit headed by, I think his name's Andy Kerr, want to make a national recreation area out of 30-some thousand acres. National recreation areas mean gates, fire pits, development,
Armed federal agents.
which means bureaucracy, enforcing the campground. It's already national forest. The locals in the county can already go there and go camping, go hunting with, lice and all of that. The locals there don't want it, but some private land conservation people are spearheading, oh, we gotta make it nicer. We got to take these dirt roads, close and pave, and put up a parking lot. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
It's called a land grab.
Well, that sort of thing, I've been hearing about that sort of thing in Malheur County with the
Yeah, they're doing 2.5 million
Owyhee, the Owyhee.
in the Owyhee.
Yeah. And already the Owyhee is a nice place to go, and I've been there in 1989.
Beautiful. But just like they did out here, south of Lawn, well, right at Lawn, the Lawn Access Road.
Yeah.
There's ranchers, private ranchers, but they open up their land for hunting, for recreation.
Oh, they do? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They do it. Of course, when they got their cows in there, they're going, hey, no, but for the hunting, it's a great place to go out and hunt coyotes.
Oh, so they sound like they're more accommodating than what I had thought they would be.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what's interesting is I came from Albany, and of course next to Albany is Corvallis and the Findlay National Wildlife Refuge. I learned that the Findlay National Wildlife Refuge was at one time under state property.
Well, I'll tell you this. Okay, I was born and raised right here, okay?
Oh.
Wide open spaces, I love it here. I love it. I'll never live anywhere else. I moved to Eugene 12 years ago. Beautiful country. I had a great job making buku money. Great job. Beautiful, beautiful country. You can't use it. You can't go anywhere on it. If it's not privatized by the like warehouse or whatnot, then the government owns it, and they won't let you in there.
Yeah.
Okay, like you and I, we can't litter into the Willamette River, right? Well, I worked at Weyerhaeuser. They dump millions of gallons of waste into their river because they pay enough money.
Oh, crony capitalism, in other words.
Exactly what it's all about money.
Oh, okay.
The rules are rules, but if you have enough money, you don't have to follow the rules. And that shit needs to end.
One component of either crony capitalism or even fascism is that the big companies are for the regulation because they can afford the regulation price.
Exactly, and they can also afford to swerve around the law.
Yeah.
Wildish, that's the company I worked for, okay? You cannot go over the Willamette River. You cannot. Wildish had a rock pit on one side of the river. Their plant was on the opposite side of the river, right across. they were after the truck, all the raw material, all the way around, come in there and get crushed. Well, they paid enough money to the right people. They allowed them to put a conveyor belt across the river. You know, it's that's what's ruining this country: money and greed and power.
Yeah. Anything.
Doesn't say anything because everybody else is either paid by BLM on a government subsidy or a hardcore hush-hush, or you lose your job situation in Burns. So who is going to stand up and say something?
All these people bitch about the outsiders. If it wasn't for these outsiders coming here, these people wouldn't stand up because they live here and they know persecutions they're going to suffer. I mean,
nobody wants to suffer.
You didn't notice,
Nobody
but
does.
I was standing right next to the police officers. These people out there were pointing people out, texting the cops that were down here, and they would get it and look and say, "Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's one." You know, all of us locals.
We're gonna pay for it.
We'll pay for it. I don't really care. They stole my 3 kids, so.
How did they steal your 3 kids?
Long story. I ain't gonna get into it.
Okay.
They stole them 10 years ago.
And we raised a whole bunch of hell, and laws got changed. But
it doesn't need to be a story. The government came into their home and decided how they were going to raise their children.
Oh.
And as patriots with the right to do what they need to do, that's what happened. Just like me 30 years ago on the front steps.
4 months previous, we were certified foster parents.
Oh.
But we pissed them off. And we suffered the repercussions.
So they took our kids and
they destroyed our 3 children's lives, our parents' lives. Her mom just died 2 years ago. Never to see them kids again, you know?
What happened to family values? Even if there's abuse, even if there's, I'm an advocate of getting rid of that. Stay out of my home.
Yeah. Well, I'm the sort of person that I don't believe in spanking, but I'm not going to let the government tell a parent that they can't spank their kid.
Or what you're going to inject your children with?
Yeah.
It's been on the news that they've been putting freaking dead cancer cells in flu shots.
Maybe
so
I don't
tell me that it's okay that they're trying to...
Speaking of DHS, 2 guns up.
What's that?
One-eyed edge.
Yeah, I don't think she works at DHS.
I'm sure she... Well, I doubt she got fired. I'm sure she got arrested.
Now these people are coming in.
What
now
people?
That there's lower numbers.
Saying there ain't nothing they can take from me. They have already.
Exactly.
My whole family's been in prison because of this fucking program.
Exactly.
I'm the only one in my family that's not been in prison.
Oh my.
Yeah.
What did they take the others for?
Long story.
You name it.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know why I went to prison?
Oh, why?
For my right to drive. I drove a car to work in Prineville, Oregon. And ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket because I was going to work. I had no other way to go to work.
Oh, and you didn't have a license, or?
I don't have to have a license according to the United States Constitution.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I have the right to travel. By any means necessary. I shouldn't have to walk all the way to the mill to work.
Okay, I've investigated that issue a little bit. I don't know how I could actually get around it like you have tried.
I've never hurt anybody driving.
Yeah.
I've never wrecked a car, nothing. But I got a felony driving while suspended for just driving a car. That was in '99. So now I can't drive a car.
Oh.
I know. All Betty
No.
I just heard the other day that if you're on probation, you are not allowed to be at a protest. How can that be?
You have it right.
Ann Negan.
This is Harney County. They can do what they want.
Well, that could probably be contested.
That's what they told them. That's why a lot of people aren't here.
My brother's probably going to go to jail.
My brother was here, but he's on probation. And they seen him, they pointed him out.
lot of shit goes on in this county that nobody knows.
And there ain't going to be shit going on now, okay? How about the fact that 10 days ago, the Judge Grasty, his grandson, got arrested on drug charges?
Yeah.
He was put in a holding cell for 3 days, released, no charges, no record, nothing, just kicked out.
Welcome to Harney County.
Yeah.
This is Harney County.
I drove a car here, and I had to uproot my entire life over there in Portland and be hauled back here for a misdemeanor driving while suspended. And this guy gets drug charges and walks home free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the American way.
Well, you know, that's one thing so far I'm liking about Lynn County. Our sheriff stood up, the previous sheriff stood up and went to Fox News.
Talk
And
about mandatory laws. Well, there's mandatory laws that should be in effect for these people.
yeah.
They should have to do just as much mandatory time for killing LaVoy than any one of us would.
Yeah.
Because it's obvious, even in their own tape, that they murdered this man.
It was, I saw the video, and you really couldn't tell what went on, except that the people below said he was murdered.
You can't really tell what's going on, but did the man have a gun in his hand at any one point in time?
It's
and
like,
why were there 50 guns pointed at him with
he was
bullets
shot
flying
9
out?
times, but it's like this guy, basic military training, okay? The very basic, okay? But even we were trained, okay? You don't know who's a civilian, you don't know who's your enemy, you know who's your ally.
Yeah.
Okay, if somebody's reaching for a pocket, whatever, you have enough, they had enough guns and enough people on him. If he'd have pulled out a pistol, fine, shoot him. But he did not pull a pistol out. They would have had enough time
They shot him
seeing a
and he
pistol,
wigged.
shoot.
And these are the people with peace in mind.
Now, the one whose judgment or whose analysis I trust most is Chris Ann Hall's. I listened to her podcast.
Yeah, she's great.
And she said that she's watched those kind of videos many times as a prosecuting attorney, and she said she thinks he was murdered. So that's what made me go
They trapped. Have you been up that canyon where they got him? There's no way out of there. Okay, they
not in a long time.
They blocked me. They were hoping to get some kind of reaction out of everyone, and they would have killed every single one of them because they were all the leaders of all this. Hammond Bundy,
Yeah.
LaVoy Finicum, Ryan Bundy.
Yeah.
The super place for a trash